Well, let's just jump right into this one. So at this point I've done quite a few of these missions here. There's a few experts over here to the left. And I think there's also an expert around somewhere on this side too as well, maybe. Or not. Maybe not. Well, I guess at this point it's time to start doing some of these quest for, stuff. Ah, there's the expert over there. Slay the Mighty Dragon. But let's go do the quest for the crown right now.
An enlightening discovery, Your Highness. The crown of Sidrian, the long-lost symbol of your family's power, has been located. It's being held in an evil fortress on the frontier. The recent waves of monster attacks have left your people dispirited. Reclaiming this item would doubtlessly boost your subjects' faith and renew the support of your family's house. I greatly urge you to take advantage of this unexpected opportunity.
So, the quest for the crown is a very simple one. We just have to find and destroy the lair that the crown rests in. Let's start the quest. And as you can see, we start with quite a few buildings to go off with here. So, first thing first, let's get ourselves a marketplace up right away. And if I can, I want to build a library. I've got stuff attacking me right away, apparently. Let's enchant this to blow these guys away, maybe. Well, there goes my ranger skill, apparently.
Your marketplace now serves you better.
I can see what it means by recent wave of monster attacks. We're going to attack right away. So yeah, these Minotaurs, by the way, they kick ass. Pretty damn strong monsters to start off right at the start here. Well, let's get our research going, I guess, at this point.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete. Service ends.
Well, that just wore off. Just in time to kill that thing.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
This upgrade is right to level 3 right now, I guess.
Sovereign, your market marketplace now serves you better. Your Majesty, our new building is complete. Your Highness, our research in the...
Well, there goes that wizard tower.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Majesty's around right now. For the time being.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Your Majesty, our new building is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Your Majesty.
Well, there goes that wizard.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete. Majesty, a local blacksmith offers new services. Your Highness, our research in the library is complete. Hold your Majesty. In the name of the Sovereign.
It's a good thing your palace starts at level 2.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Majesty, a local blacksmith offers new services. My power grows. I'm out of here. Hold your Majesty.
Alright, you know what I really want to do at this point? For this mission, I want to show off, like, stuff I haven't shown off yet, like, the Temple Doors, so... Let's start building one of those, so you can see what they're all about.
I serve with pleasure.
Now, note that wizard towers are pretty expensive to build, like, to kill stuff, but they'll, like, help, like, early on here. And here, here's the Temple of Duros. These are basically monks you recruit for this game, and monks are basically one of, like, the unarmed units in this game that you can, like, use to use willpower to, like, kill stuff. Let's train one right now. The monks also have access to, like, very powerful, like, support skills that, like, make your, like, units more powerful, like, more armored and durable and stuff like that. There's, like, his description. Yeah, these are the monks right here, by the way. So, basically, possess formal abilities and defensive spells. Basically, like a defensive fighting character that, like, is pretty strong, doesn't require, like, upgrades or anything to make, be made stronger. Which is nice. Nice. Now, I'll note that when you basically get the Temple Doors, which is basically exclusive to the Temple of Fervis, you get basically access to Paladins, so we'll build a couple of Paladins so I can show off what they're about. There's not a whole lot of female characters in this game. Like, there's like a few female heroes, like the Temple of Helia and, like, this temple give you access to Paladins. There's not a whole lot of female heroes, but they're pretty kick-ass when they come out, so we'll show them off this time around, I guess. So here we go. We'll get ourselves... Whoops, I'm going to build another warrior. Well, we have a Paladin. Kill that, I guess. There we go. They're the Paladin. Paladins are pretty strong because they have exceptional melee combat as well as, like, in offensive combat, so they're very durable. Now, yeah, I looked at the the Paladin and Temple of Durus Monk. They basically like use like willpower as a stat, I think, these guys. So if you look at their stats, basically you see like, you know, willpower is pretty high for these characters. And I go to like the monk here. There's like, you know, his like, you know, willpower 27. There's a spell you can cast, Hand of Steel. It's basically a, you know, a combat ability for killing stuff. That Wizard Tower might be having it. You guys aren't being very useful. They can fight, but I guess they won't go out and like do combat unless you have like, you know, stuff for them to do. Oh, there's a harpy. Well, you're gonna kill some stuff finally. Let's get some research going for this stuff. They give you lots of money, but you certainly need that money, so I'm not going to complain about it. Oh, he's finally going to fight something. There's his combat abilities going off. He basically fights stuff with fists.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Hooray! Upgrade this. There's another Minotaur coming. I assume if they attack the Temple of Doros, these guys inside will have to fight, so I'm gonna not build that Wizard Tower over there again.
Your Highness, the dwarves are offering to move into our domain.
There we go. They're gonna defend themselves now. Well, these guys are leveling up the warriors at least, so that's nice. As they get more spells, these guys get Stone Skin, which is basically a nice defensive ability for them. That ran out of power. Now I assume out of Paladin's powers, they're pretty fast, so she can go like, you know, help me kill stuff now, which is nice. There's her spells going off, by the way, so she's got the Shield of Light, which is a nice defensive spell for her. Let's get Power Shock researched.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
We'll build that right there.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services. Your Highness,
So many houses, they've, you know, recruited so many heroes at this point. I'm not going to complain about all these houses being here, because they're actually a nice shield against, you know, Minotaur attacks down here, so they help out.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Yay! I now build dwarves. Let's get this going. They're going to kill my peasants now because, you know, they got close, but whatever. I really like the Fire to Ballistas, you know, the Dwarven Summit, but that's fine. Let's get us some dwarves.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
At least fleeing that guy, but he got some experience finally.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
Alright, I got some dwarves. They'll help to fix up stuff when it gets damaged, I guess, as well as to build stuff. You don't usually see dwarves build stuff because they have like other modes besides this building, so they'll build if there's stuff around to build, but they won't always do it. Let's get our teleportation amulets on now, I guess. Now, I'm not chaining like all the towers at this point because it basically costs money to do that, so a lot of stuff that's letting it get destroyed as it goes along at this point. Or allowing my peasants fix it, perhaps, if they get the chance.
Place now serves you better.
Really got enough heroes at this point, they should be able to fight this stuff if, it really comes to an issue, so... So let's kill stuff, these guys, hopefully. Okay, let's get ourselves a ranger guild. That's a bit much. Oh, someone died. Well, that died. I'll probably build a ballistic tower down here to help defend, I guess, because that'll at least be able to defend itself somewhat, so... We'll get that up.
Majesty, a newly discovered outpost has agreed to join your kingdom.
The inhabitants of this building have agreed to join our kingdom, so apparently this guy sells access to elves. I didn't realize there was elves on this map. So this is going to be very odd, because you're going to basically see me having both elves and dwarves. Yeah, there's the elven bungalow. They recruit elves, they double the amount of gold we generate in marketplaces. And then they have their vices, of course, which is a basic issue, but whatever.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Well, I'm not going to complain about getting elves, but they're probably going to die out there, because they're, way too far away from my guys to defend it.
I serve with pleasure.
In the name of the sovereign.
You died? Well, let's get ourselves a few elves, I guess.
Call in the reinforcements!
I find he's running away from the inn, one's right there.
Where did I put my spell book?
You only get 2 elves, by the way, because another reason I really don't like elves, but elves. We'll get a couple. Here's the dark castle over here. We'll destroy that to, soften up the enemies coming at me a little bit. So I'll note that basically, like all these, like special guys besides the domes, like elves and dwarves, they require special buildings to build. You need an inn basically to get an elven muggle, and I believe you need a level 2 marketplace. For dwarves, you basically need an upgraded blacksmith to basically be able to get access to stuff. And more elves, because why not? Well, 4 elves running around, I guess. Oh, there's werewolves. Well, that died quickly. My paladin's still kicking ass. I'll probably build more paladins in the future, but this mission really, I sort of botched it getting the second, third warrior there, but whatever. It's fine. I will say this at least, because we actually got all those warriors, right now I'm probably going to see a high level warrior that I can make use of for the Temple of Grella. There's something special about the Temple of Grella to note. Whoa! We have the evil Aquas over here. These guys are spellcasters that basically paralyze your heroes. So it casts paralyzation and destruction, these guys.
Exquisite.
Very destructive, the evil Oculus, but whatever. Alright, well, at this point, I want to get myself access to the Temple of Grella so I can show off what that's all about. I looked at the Temple of Grella is basically like the sister, temple to Doris. And it's here basically your healer, so I show what they're all about, basically. Let's get some elves. By the way, doors are pretty resistant to magic, so you might be able to stand a chance against this thing. Well, a little bit of, defense.
No fun at all.
Your Majesty,
No
the
fun
building is complete.
at all.
Well, a little bit deaf there, but whatever. Here's the Temple of Grella. Temple of Grella gives you access to healing, which is very cheap for your side here, because you don't have the ability to, well, you basically have defensive spells as opposed to corruption spells, with the other side. With the Doros and Agrella here. Let's get ourselves a Temple of Lunar again. I'm not going to Temple Lunar here because I basically want something that's, more defensive for, my purposes right now. Ooh, there's a zombie. As long as it's weak all around for the most part, so I don't really care about them, but they're there. Hey, there's the healers doing their thing. So yeah, you basically have a healer unit in this game. That's what I like about this side, they have like healers to, you know, help to keep your guys alive. So you have to waste money on doing other stuff with them. Alright, let's get ourselves a fairgrounds at this point, maybe.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
And... well, gardens. We'll get a guardhouse over here, maybe. And a marketplace.
Victory is not in the cards.
I'm gonna chase my hero here, this guy.
Victory is not in the cards.
Hey, there's another castle to kill. Let's get ourselves some adepts. Adepts basically, as I said, are useful for defending yourself, so... this is where they really shine, this type of map.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
It's all about researching this game.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Your Majesty, shall we host a tournament now?
I'm gonna make it for magic at this point.
Building has been upgraded. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Now, we're basically like sort of stable here. Let's look at some of like the descriptions for this stuff. So, here's the Temple of Doros.
Your Highness,
Basically, you get access to like, you know, stone scan, and you can train paladins and other stuff with them. There's the description of the Temple of Doros right there.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
When you upgrade the Temple of Doros level 2, it basically says, you now get like, you know, increased building hit points. You get ability additions, and it's like his description right there. Let's upgrade this. I lost the inn over here, but that's fine. I have enough elves for you guys to see what they're all about, I guess. For those who recall what elves are, basically like, you know, these guys here. Highly skilled in archery, they perform musical shows, basically at inns. And they track like elven lodges and other stuff as like, you know, you go along.
Upgraded.
Here's the Temple of Doros being upgraded, so...
Sovereign, a building.
there's a little free, basically. Now, really I'm basically upgrading this stuff so I can get access to like the spells like Petrify and Vigilance and stuff like that. I don't usually use these spells, but I mean, they're here to use if I want them. Whoops! I didn't look at the level 2 thing for Agrella there, but whatever. There's basically like, you know, the second description for Agrella. Basically like this is like the pious like healing temple. So I'll note that basically in this game like there's like, you know, as I said, like, you know, a bunch of gods. To tell you what the gods are all about, you basically have Chrome, who's like the god of like, you know, creation. You have Lunard and Helia, which are basically the god of like, you know, the sun and moon. You have the god Agrelia and Doros, who are basically the god of life and law. And then you have the gods of Fervus and Crypto, which are basically the, you know, the gods of chaos and death. And like, you know, chaos and death don't mix very well with like law and like life. Sun and moon don't mix with each other. And of course the god of creation doesn't mix with anyone, because, you know, the mess with his creation.
Victory is not in the cards. At all.
Ooh, someone died. I really should be using my healing spells a little bit more, but whatever. There's a fair level of a gorilla, by the way, so there's this description. And let's just start destroying some of this other stuff over here, I guess. Getting our elf.
The building has been upgraded.
Anyways, yes, I have lots of spells. Anti-magic's fairly simple. It basically gives you anti-magic, you know, defenses. Supercharge basically supercharges a wizard. Lightning sword basically kills stuff. Now, what I really should be using is Resurrection to like resurrect my guys at this point because, you know, I got the money for it and like, you know, it'll basically prevent like graveyards from forming, like additional graveyards. That is something I watch out for. You get like more graveyards as you go along here in this game, so. Get some more elves to help me out. My wizard training up, which is fine with me. Now, I can't exactly remember what all the spells do, but I know, like, say, Blessing basically boosts up your, like, your abilities of your heroes. Stone Skin basically gives you, like, you know, physical defense. Vigilance basically, I believe, gives you, like, you know, it gives you, like, stat boost of some sort. Petrify basically petrifies stuff so they can't move. That's basically like you saw, like, the, you know, the Oculus basically petrifies your heroes so they can't move it and stuff. So, for example, if one of these guys fights this Minotaur, by the way, that makes him go faster. He's a little nice running away, bastard. Well, there's a dwarf coming. Finally, the dwarves are going to fight. I don't know if I really need to. I can like heal this guy with like, you know, healing. So there's healing going off. I guess like the monsters are wandering in from the sides of the map, so that's what's happening with the monsters here. And here's like, you know, a couple, you know, spells on this guy perhaps, so. No, he's gonna visit Gazebo guy. Let's make this guy go really fast. This is where Roaring Flame comes useful. You can basically use it to like explore really fast with rangers and stuff. Now, alright, here's one. I'll note that there's healing herbs in this game. We basically get like the Temple of Gorilla. Basically, will have like, you know, healers be dropping like these healing herbs around. These can be picked up by rangers and they can make like, you know, potions from them if like, you know, they want. So there's a couple of healing herbs being dropped around. You don't really see a healer do it, but I've really been following them to look at. I'm doing it, so there's that. Here we go, playing healing herbs. Basically playing one right there. Now she's gonna follow this guy around to kill stuff. This is like how the healers operate. They basically follow stuff. We're going to boost you up a little bit. And let's boost you up a little bit more. Because why not? We'll send him on the rampage. Well, there's a decent person weapon. It doesn't really make sense that the healer gets a weapon, but I mean, I guess they could fight. I'll note that the healers can actually fight stuff. It's just that usually they don't, unless they're like a big reward on top of stuff. Basically, the healers can, like, fight, but they don't, usually. By the way, they can be reborn after dying, which is nice. There's their description. There's their stats. So as you can see, basically, these guys have, these guys actually have pretty source stats, but they have good int. So that sort of makes up for it. And of course, here's these guys' stats. As I said, they have high range. If I find elf, they have fairly good,
No fun at all.
Get back up. This says resurrected elf there. Their stats are, like, as you can see, very good range, but, you know, they have, like, fairly poor health and a very poor parry, so they're not very good. Stuff gets them to leave them. Playing our healing herb over here. It's nice how, like, they can plant healing herbs, like, you know, and it adds a little, like, you know, lore to these guys, I guess. I'll note that the only unit that really got shafted in, like, the first Majesty, like, you know, the initial game of this was basically the War of Discord on, like, the Chaos side. I do like the War of Discord in like, the advanced versions, because they're a lot more, like, you know, powerful, but basically in, like, this, like, you know, edition, they're, like, you know, very crappy, for sure. Which is why I like the Temple of Gorilla and, like, Doros basically here. I like the fact that the Temple of Doros, like, you know, gives you, like, monks. I like the like paladins. They're, like, female and kick ass. He's patrolling the city. Werewolves are coming from over there again. There's a Minotaur coming from that direction. Oh yeah, because I got the Royal Guards, by the way, when these guys mediate there, they'll get rammed stuff like, you know, camouflage. Which is basically a first skill, but it's there. And we're off, but it's fine.
Exquisite.
Ow. I don't think there's anything... Okay, so that does boost stats. I don't think there's anything you can do to get these guys to, you know, not flee from stuff once they basically flee, but, you know, whatever. Let's see here. Let's see what Blessing does. Okay, there's, like, you know, Blessing in action. It gives you a few boosts and stuff. Give them both boost here. Ah, there we go. There's the crown site. So destroy the vault to recover the crown of Cinerian. There's the resting place. Turn back while you can. Beware of the eyes. Yeah, the evil Oculus. You gotta watch out for as you know, kill this thing, obviously. We'll go after that in a bit, but yeah, let's just get over it, I guess. So once I do this, everything's going to come to attack this, by the way, so everything will want to kill this, including the healers. There's 10 heroes are coming. He stole some gold, apparently. I forget what Windstorm does, but I believe it damages stuff, so if I cast this here... Oh, okay, I also teleport stuff away, so that's Windstorm. That helped out the elf a little bit, I guess. They're kind of expensive to do Windstorm, but I guess, like, you know, it can be useful. And by the way, the graveyard. The list of dead heroes. All the dead heroes.
I am enlightened.
There we go.
We are victorious, Your Majesty. Majesty, one can feel your subjects' rising spirits since the recovery of the crown. Your servants have transformed that tarnished artifact into a gleaming prize. The villagers are already lining up at the gates, hoping to get a peek at this revered relic. There is no doubt that it will serve as an inspiring touchstone for your rule.
Alright, so, there's the stats. Of course, quite a few heroes got killed in this one. 21, apparently. A lot of henchmen got killed, too. You know, that's a pretty interesting mission. So, there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, there's one temple I have to really show off, the Temple of Helia. I'll have to get around to doing that, I guess. I'll also probably have to show off, like, the Temple of Girls, like, you know, first stage temple, but, you know, we'll get to that one, too, as we get to it. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.